Well, there is officially a measles outbreak in central Ohio. Back in March, we learned from the Department of Health that 10 cases were found in Ashtabula County. And just yesterday, we learned of an outbreak in Knox County. Well, health officials said 14 cases have been found there, and that raises the number of cases in Ohio to 24. Now, this morning, 10 TV's Tracy Townsend, she asked the county health commissioner about trends he's seeing within the cases.
About that, is that what you're seeing in these cases? Are these mostly unvaccinated people? Did they travel out of the country? What can you tell us?
Yeah, so all 14 cases throughout the investigation have been determined that they have been unvaccinated.
All right, tonight we're working to help you keep your family safe. 10 TV's Kristen McFarland spoke to a local pediatrician on what you can do now to protect your family.
Week by week, the cases of measles are rising across the nation. Local health physicians tell me it's the most contagious disease in the world. I took your questions about measles to local physicians, and tonight we're working to keep you and your family healthy. Hundreds of confirmed cases of measles across the nation, with a growing number of cases here in Ohio. The CDC recommends children getting their first vaccine at 12 to 15 months old and a second dose around 4 to 6 years old, or any time after 28 days following the first dose.
Particularly when there's a measles outbreak, we may be able to move that typical threshold of 12 months down to 6 months old so that a younger unvaccinated child under the age of 12 months old could potentially receive that first dose down to 6 months. Those are typically, like I said, in cases of outbreak, in cases of international travel or travel to a place with measles outbreak, or direct exposure to somebody with a known case of measles.
Pediatric physician Joy Walton says if you have one vaccination, you're 94% protected. And if you get that second dose, that increases to about 97%.
That is a very, very effective vaccine, and it is safe.
Even though the measles rash may seem mild, doctors say the other conditions alongside the virus could be deadly.
When you think about some of the implications of measles, it isn't just the virus itself. It is potentially does have some complications related to pneumonia, secondary bacterial infections.
Now, doctors recommend if you were vaccinated for the measles between 1963 and 1967, you can test for your immunity. If you're concerned about your child's health, physicians recommend not panicking and having an open conversation with your doctors. Reporting in Columbus, Kristen McFarland, 10 TV News.